In the boundless, sun-baked expanses of the African savanna, a formidable presence commands respect, a creature whose very existence shapes the rhythm of life across these wild lands. This is the Cape buffalo, a titan of the grasslands, renowned for its immense strength, unyielding spirit, and the intricate web of relationships it weaves within its world. Unlike the solitary leopard or the stealthy crocodile, the Cape buffalo's power lies not in stealth or speed, but in unity, herds that move as one, a living fortress against the dangers that stalk the savanna. They are the ultimate survivors, their collective strength a bulwark against even the most fearsome predators. When threatened, the herd becomes a wall of muscle and horn, a testament to the power of solidarity in the wild. Their reputation as the Black Death is well earned. With a single charge they can scatter lions and hyenas alike, their thunderous advance echoing across the plains. Yet the Cape buffalo is not alone in its journey. It is a keystone of its ecosystem, supporting a host of other creatures, oxpeckers that ride on their backs, alerting them to danger and feasting on parasites, and countless birds that follow in their wake, feeding on insects stirred by their passage. Each herd is a society unto itself, with elders guiding the group, mothers nurturing their young, and vigilant sentinels ever watchful for the glint of a predator's eye in the grass. Their dark, rugged hides bear the marks of countless battles, blending seamlessly into the shifting shadows of the bush, a living testament to their resilience and adaptability. But it is their behavior, their deep rumbling calls, their silent signals, and their unwavering loyalty to one another that truly sets them apart in the tapestry of African life. The Cape buffalo embodies the very essence of endurance, traversing vast distances in search of water and fresh grazing, undeterred by drought or danger. They may not possess the towering height of an elephant or the armored bulk of a rhinoceros, but their collective will and raw determination make them a force to be reckoned with. Their bodies, built for stamina and strength, carry them across the savanna for miles, teaching each new generation the ancient ways of survival. This strategy, unyielding defense, unwavering unity, gives them a survival rate that rivals any predator, a testament to the power of the herd. Their story is one of intelligence, endurance, and above all, the strength found in community, a social structure refined over countless generations beneath the African sun. Watching a herd of Cape buffalo is to witness a living symphony of movement and purpose, where every member knows its place and every action is guided by the needs of the group. From the first light of dawn to the cool hush of evening, every moment is shaped by the collective will to survive, to nurture and to protect. This unbreakable social fabric is the secret to their resilience, a shield against the relentless challenges of the wild. The Cape buffalo is a living testament to the triumph of cooperation over adversity, a lesson written in hoofprints across the wild heart of Africa, and a reminder of the profound beauty and strength woven into the fabric of life itself. The hunting strategy of the African wild dog is a masterclass in coordination and communication, but they are not the only masters of teamwork on the savanna. The Cape buffalo, too, is renowned for its intricate social structure and collective defense, creating a living fortress against predators. Both wild dogs and Cape buffalo display breathtaking unity, but their strategies are shaped by their roles as predator and prey. When a pack of wild dogs sets out to hunt, their movements are fluid and synchronized. Meanwhile, a herd of Cape buffalo moves as one, each member attuned to the slightest shift in the group. For the wild dogs, the hunt is a carefully orchestrated operation. For the buffalo, survival depends on vigilance and cooperation. Calves are kept at the heart of the herd, shielded by a wall of adults, their massive bodies and sharp horns forming an impenetrable barrier. Both species rely on acute senses. Wild dogs, with their swiveling ears and sharp eyes, buffalo with their constant scanning and scenting of the air. When danger is detected, a low rumble passes through the buffalo herd, a signal for the group to tighten ranks. The wild dogs begin their chase with precision, while the buffalo respond to threats with a unified front, sometimes charging en masse to drive off lions or hyenas. Wild dogs employ a relay system, taking turns at the front to conserve energy. Cape buffalo, on the other hand, rely on the strength of their elders. Older bulls often take the lead, ready to confront danger head-on. Both species demonstrate remarkable intelligence and social cohesion. As the wild dogs coordinate their pursuit, the buffalo coordinate their defense, shifting positions to ensure the weakest are always protected. In the wild dog pack, different members take turns leading the chase. In the buffalo herd, mothers and aunts nudge calves deeper into the group, ensuring their safety as the herd moves or stands its ground. This relay and rotation prevent exhaustion for the wild dogs, while the buffalo's living shield deters even the most determined predators. The relentless pace of the wild dogs wears down their prey, just as the buffalo's unwavering defense can outlast a predator's patience. Communication is key for both. Wild dogs use high-pitched chirps and calls, while buffalo grunt and snort, their signals rippling through the herd to coordinate movement and defense. Some wild dogs split off to flank their prey, while buffalo may break into subgroups, confusing attackers and regrouping swiftly to maintain their defensive wall. Both move in parallel lines, wild dogs to encircle, buffalo to maintain formation and protect every member. Flanking maneuvers are a hallmark of wild dog tactics, while buffalo execute coordinated turns, always presenting their horns to the threat. Success for both is not just about stamina, but about the deep instinctual understanding of group dynamics. Wild dogs seem to anticipate each other's moves, just as buffalo shift as one, flowing around obstacles and closing ranks with mesmerizing efficiency. Both species navigate the landscape with purpose, their teamwork a powerful force in the wild. When the moment of crisis arrives, whether a wild dog pack closing in on prey or a buffalo herd facing down a lion, their collective spirit is on full display. The wild dogs swarm with speed, while buffalo may charge to rescue a fallen calf, their unity turning the tide of battle. Efficiency defines both. Wild dogs make the kill swiftly, buffalo drive off predators and regroup, ensuring the safety of all. After the hunt or the defense, both species rest together, the bonds of teamwork evident in their calm, collective presence. The spirit of cooperation continues. Wild dogs share food, buffalo groom and nuzzle, reinforcing the social ties that hold the group together. Aggression is rare. Both species share resources, ensuring the well-being of every member. The youngest are given priority, while dog pups fed first, buffalo calves protected and nurtured at the center of the herd. Adults provide for the young, wild dogs regurgitate meat, buffalo mothers guide calves to the best grazing. These acts reinforce the social bonds so crucial to survival, whether in the hunt or in the face of danger. In the wild, the symphony of teamwork, whether among wild dogs or Cape buffalo, is a powerful demonstration of nature's collective spirit where survival depends on unity, strategy, and the unbreakable bonds of the group. Deep within the vast sun-drenched wilderness of Zimbabwe's Save Valley, a formidable family of Cape buffalo has forged their existence against the odds. This herd is a living testament to the complex social world of Cape buffalo, where every member plays a vital role in the group's survival. At the heart of this family stands the matriarch, an experienced female whose wisdom and vigilance guide the herd through the ever-changing landscape. Her leadership is rooted not in force, but in knowledge. Her memory of waterholes, safe grazing grounds, and the subtle signs of danger. Together the herd faces daily trials, searching for fresh grass, finding water in the dry season, and defending their young from ever-present predators. Under the careful watch of the matriarch and her sisters, the herd recently welcomed a new generation, several sturdy calves, each one a symbol of hope and continuity. These calves represent the future of the herd, their playful energy a stark contrast to the ever-present dangers that surround them. The birth of so many calves is a sign of the herd's strength, but it also brings new challenges. Each young life must be fiercely protected. In the harsh African wilderness, where lions and hyenas prowl, the herd's unity is their greatest defense. Every member, from the youngest calf to the oldest bull, has a part to play. As darkness descends, the herd tightens its formation, calves nestled safely in the center, protected by a wall of muscle and horn. The waterhole becomes the heart of their world, a place of nourishment but also a stage for tense encounters with lurking predators. Here the calves find shelter from the relentless sun and the ever-watchful eyes of danger. While the matriarch remains vigilant, always alert for the scent of lions on the wind, the rest of the herd grazes and rests, ready to move at her command. Their daily journey is not just about survival, but about ensuring that every calf grows strong enough to face the challenges of the wild. This division of roles, protection, guidance, and nurturing, ensures that the next generation has the best possible chance in a world of uncertainty. The story of this Cape Buffalo family is one of resilience, loyalty, and the unbreakable bonds that hold them together. It is a delicate balance of leadership and cooperation where every decision can mean the difference between life and death. Through the matriarch's wisdom and the herd's unity, they face each new day with determination, overcoming the immense challenges of their environment. The survival of each calf is a triumph for the entire herd, a testament to their strength and cooperation. In the heart of Zimbabwe's wild lands, the Cape Buffalo family endures, bound by loyalty, shaped by adversity, and forever a symbol of the wild's enduring spirit. In the world of the Cape Buffalo, raising the next generation is a monumental task, one that is woven into the very fabric of the herd's existence. Here, the survival of each calf is not just the responsibility of its mother, but a collective mission embraced by the entire herd. When a calf is born, often in the safety of the herd center, the dynamics of the group shift. The mothers or cows instinctively gather around the vulnerable newborns, forming a living shield against lurking predators. The mother's bond with her calf is immediate and powerful. She will nuzzle, lick, and encourage her newborn to stand, guiding it to nurse and gain strength from her rich milk. Yet she is never alone in this task. Other females, often related, act as guardians, keeping a watchful eye on the calves and alerting the herd to any sign of danger. The dominant bulls, though less involved in direct nurturing, play a crucial role as sentinels. They position themselves on the outskirts, ready to confront any threat that dares approach the herd. When danger looms, the herd's response is swift and coordinated. Adults form a defensive wall, placing the calves in the safest position at the center, while the strongest members face outward, horns ready. In calmer moments, the calves are encouraged to play. These playful chases and mock battles are more than just games. They are vital lessons in coordination, strength, and social hierarchy. Older members of the herd, including experienced cows, guide the young in learning to graze, showing them which grasses to eat and how to move with the group. Survival in the wild often means facing daunting challenges. When the herd must cross rivers or navigate treacherous terrain, adults flank the calves, nudging and guiding them through every obstacle. During storms or harsh weather, the herd tightens its formation, using their massive bodies to shield the young from wind and rain, ensuring the calves remain warm and safe. Nurturing goes beyond protection. Mothers and other females groom the calves, removing parasites and strengthening social bonds through gentle touches and low, reassuring calls. As the calves grow, they learn to move in unison with the herd, developing the stamina and awareness needed to survive in a world filled with threats. They mimic the adults, practicing horn clashes and learning the subtle cues that govern herd movement and decision-making. Rest is communal too. Calves nestle among the adults, comforted by the presence of their extended family, their safety assured by the sheer strength of numbers. This unity is the Cape buffalo's greatest defense. By raising their young together, the herd ensures that more calves survive, strengthening the group for generations to come. The Cape buffalo's strategy is simple yet profound. Survival through solidarity, nurturing through numbers, and the relentless protection of the next generation. In this world, every calf is the future of the herd, and every member plays a part in ensuring that future endures. Through nurturing, vigilance, and unwavering cooperation, the Cape buffalo herd raises its young to face the challenges of the wild together. This is the legacy of the Cape buffalo, a testament to the power of community and the enduring strength found in raising the next generation as one. The journey from a vulnerable, wobbly calf to a formidable adult is a long and challenging path for a young Cape buffalo. In their earliest days, calves rarely stray from their mothers' sides, sheltered within the heart of the herd. Their world is a tapestry of warm bodies, gentle nudges, and the low, reassuring rumbles of adult buffalo. As they gain strength and confidence, the calves begin to explore, taking their first uncertain steps into the bustling world of the savannah, always under the watchful gaze of their elders. These early adventures are never unsupervised. The herd forms a living shield, adults positioning themselves between the calves and any sign of danger, ever alert to the threat of lions, hyenas, or lurking crocodiles. Play is essential. Through mock battles and gentle sparring, calves develop the strength, coordination, and social skills they'll need to survive. Each interaction is a lesson in hierarchy, communication, and resilience. For the herds of southern Africa, this period is a time of growth and learning, where the bonds between generations are forged and tested. By their first year, many calves have survived the most perilous stage of life, growing into sturdy adolescents. Those who make it this far are the product of both luck and the herd's unwavering protection. Survival is never guaranteed. The savannah is a land of constant threats, and young buffalo must learn to recognize the warning signals of the herd: an urgent snort, a sudden stampede, the tense formation of a defensive wall. The herd's care is relentless. Mothers and aunts groom the calves, guide them to water, and teach them the subtle cues that signal safety or danger. As they grow, the young buffalo become more independent, running with the herd, learning to navigate rivers, mud, and the shifting moods of the wild. Their education is constant. By observing the adults, they learn where to find the best grazing, how to respond to alarm calls, and when to stand their ground or flee. They follow the herd to water holes and grazing grounds, always alert, always learning, their senses sharpened by experience and necessity. In moments of crisis, they witness the power of unity, how the herd moves as one, a thunderous wall of muscle and horn, driving back even the most determined predators. They learn to read the intentions of predators, to anticipate danger, and to trust the signals passed through the herd by posture, sound, and movement. These are lessons that cannot be taught in isolation. Each encounter, each challenge hones their instincts and prepares them for the trials ahead. By the time they reach adolescence, these young buffalo are fully integrated into the herd's daily life, contributing to its strength and resilience. No longer just followers, they become vital members of the group, their energy and determination adding to the herd's collective might. The journey from the shelter of the herd's core to the open plains is a testament to the Cape buffalo's resilience and the remarkable social structure that sustains them. The survival and growth of these young buffalo are the ultimate measure of the herd's success, ensuring that their ancient lineage and powerful bonds will endure for generations to come. Life on the African plains is a constant struggle for resources, and the African wild dog must frequently contend with other powerful predators. One of their most persistent rivals is the spotted hyena, a formidable and intelligent carnivore that often seeks to steal the hard-won kills of other animals. The Pongwe pack faced this very challenge when their successful hunt of an impala attracted the attention of a nearby hyena clan. The scent of the kill travelled on the wind, and soon the hulking figures of the hyenas emerged from the bush, their intentions clear. They had come to claim the prize for themselves. What followed was not a bloody battle, but a tense and strategic standoff that showcased the wild dog's incredible unity and courage. Instead of scattering in fear, the adult dogs, led by the alpha pair, Ten and Loop, immediately formed a defensive perimeter. They created a living wall of snapping jaws and bristling fur, encircling the precious impala carcass and, more importantly, the young pups who were attempting to get their share. The dogs moved as one, their coordinated lunges and intimidating growls creating a formidable barrier that the more powerful but less organized hyenas were hesitant to breach. However, not all confrontations end in victory for the painted wolves. Their ambition sometimes leads them to target prey that is simply too powerful even for their masterful teamwork. On one occasion, the Pongwe pack set its sights on a herd of African buffalo, massive and notoriously aggressive animals. As the dogs initiated their chase, the buffalo responded not with flight, but with a formidable defense. The herd quickly closed ranks, forming a solid wall of muscle, horns, and hooves around their vulnerable calves. In moments of crisis, Cape buffalo display extraordinary unity. When danger looms, the adults instinctively position themselves on the outer edge, presenting a barrier of sharp horns and unwavering resolve. Communication is key. Buffalo bellow, stamp, and swing their heads in unison, sending clear signals to both herd members and would-be attackers. This synchronized display is not just for show. It reinforces the herd's collective strength and warns predators that any attempt to breach the wall will be met with fierce resistance. If a predator dares to test their defenses, the buffalo respond as one. A sudden, unified charge can scatter even the boldest hunters, only for the herd to regroup instantly, never leaving their young exposed. Older, experienced buffalo often take the lead, guiding the herd's movements and ensuring the calves remain at the safest point, deep within the living fortress. Every member, from the largest bull to the youngest cow, plays a role in this intricate choreography of protection. This impenetrable fortress presented a challenge that the dog's strategy of endurance and pursuit could not overcome. Faced with this united front, the wild dogs had no choice but to abandon the hunt. They lacked the sheer power to break through the buffalo's defensive formation, and pressing the attack would have been suicidal. Even after the threat has passed, the buffalo maintain their formation, moving as a single, vigilant unit across the savannah. Their unity is their greatest weapon, forged by generations of survival in a land where only the most cooperative endure. This encounter serves as a crucial reminder of the limits of their abilities and the ever-present dangers of their environment. While their teamwork makes them incredibly successful against medium-sized antelope, it is not always enough to overcome the raw strength of Africa's largest herbivores. These clashes, whether won or lost, test the pack's resolve, hone their judgment, and shape their survival strategies in this land of giants, where unity, above all, determines who survives. Against the vast and unforgiving African wilderness, the Cape buffalo endures a relentless battle for survival, shaped by instinct, strength, and the unbreakable bonds of the herd. These formidable giants are constantly tested by the harsh realities of their environment, where every day brings new threats and challenges. Water is life, and in the dry season, buffalo must travel great distances across cracked earth and thorny scrub, searching for shrinking pools and muddy wallows. The youngest and weakest are shielded at the heart of the herd, protected by a living wall of muscle and horn as the group moves with a single purpose: survival. The ever-present threat of predators, lions, hyenas, and crocodiles, means that vigilance is constant and unity is their greatest defense. When danger looms, the herd responds as one. Adults encircle the calves, horns lowered, eyes blazing with defiance. In the face of attack, they do not flee blindly. Instead, they rally together, sometimes turning the tables on their would-be hunters with a thunderous charge. The struggle is not only against predators, but also against the elements. Drought, hunger, and disease test the herd's resilience year after year. The old and the frail often fall behind, claimed by exhaustion or illness, while the herd presses onward, driven by the will to survive. In the rare moments of respite, they gather at waterholes, wallowing in mud to cool their bodies and shield themselves from biting insects. Each buffalo bears the marks of survival, scars from battles fought, wounds from brushes with death, and the silent stories of endurance etched into their hides. When the rains finally return, the herd rejoices, calves leaping in the fresh grass, the promise of life renewed for another season. Their strength lies not just in numbers, but in the deep bonds of family, each member playing a role in the survival of all. The Cape buffalo's journey is a testament to the power of unity, courage, and the unyielding will to endure no matter the odds. These are not struggles that can be overcome by strength alone, but by the unwavering spirit of the herd. Their survival depends on ancient instincts, learned behaviors, and the lessons passed down through generations. Every migration, every stand against predators, every nurturing gesture is a chapter in the epic story of their survival. The fight for life on the African plains is never-ending, but as long as the herd endures, the spirit of the Cape buffalo will remain, unyielding, proud and wild. The African wild dog is an animal of striking and unmistakable appearance, a living work of art that stands out even in the diverse tapestry of African wildlife. Their most defining feature is their magnificent coat, which gives them the name painted dog. Each individual possesses a unique pattern of black, yellow, white, and brown patches, a chaotic and beautiful mosaic that ensures no two dogs are exactly alike. This coat is not just for show. It provides excellent camouflage in the dappled light of the African bush, helping them to blend in as they stalk their prey or rest in the shade. It is their personal, unrepeatable signature. Beyond their colourful fur, their physical structure is perfectly adapted for a life of relentless pursuit. They have long, slender legs and a lean, muscular body built for stamina rather than raw power. This athletic frame allows them to cover immense distances at a steady pace, a key element of their endurance-based hunting strategy. One of their most distinctive features is their large, rounded ears, which resemble satellite dishes. These ears are not only excellent for detecting the faintest sounds of prey or danger, but also play a crucial role in communication within the pack and help to dissipate body heat under the hot African sun. Unlike domestic dogs and wolves, the African wild dog has only 4 toes on each foot, lacking the dew claw that is common in other canids. Their bushy, white-tipped tail is another important feature, acting as a flag or a beacon during a hunt. As the pack moves at speed through tall grass or dense bush, the white tips of their tails are held high, allowing them to keep track of one another's positions. This simple visual cue is vital for maintaining cohesion when their complex vocal calls might be lost in the chaos of the chase, ensuring the pack remains a coordinated unit. When you compare the painted dog to other animals of the savannah, its uniqueness becomes even more apparent. It lacks the regal mane of a lion, the solitary grace of a leopard, and the towering stature of a giraffe. Instead, it possesses a different kind of beauty, a beauty found in its vibrant coat, its functional anatomy, and the fluid motion of the pack, moving as one. Even its social structure is a marvel, a complex system of cooperation that stands in stark contrast to the more hierarchical or solitary lives of many of its neighbours. The painted dog is truly one of a kind, a masterpiece of evolution. In the ecosystem, the painted dog plays a crucial role as a predator, helping to maintain the balance by controlling the populations of herbivores like impalas and wildebeests. Their hunting strategy is a testament to their teamwork and endurance, often involving long chases that test the stamina of both predator and prey. Once a hunt is successful, the pack shares the meal, ensuring that even the youngest and weakest members are fed, highlighting their cooperative nature. Their interactions with other predators, such as hyenas and lions, are often intense as they compete for territory and food, showcasing the painted dog's resilience and strategic prowess. Despite the challenges they face, the painted dog's social bonds and cooperative behaviors ensure their survival in the harsh African wilderness. The painted dog is not just a predator, it is a vital part of the ecosystem, a symbol of the intricate balance of life in the African savanna. As we journey through the African savanna, we encounter other creatures of remarkable beauty, each playing a role in this intricate ecosystem. One such resident is the grey-crowned crane, often called the dancer of the African savanna. With its stunning golden crown of bristly feathers, elegant long legs, and graceful courtship dances, this bird adds a splash of regal splendor to the grasslands. Like the wild dogs, these cranes form strong pair bonds, and their elaborate displays are a testament to the deep social connections that can be found throughout the animal kingdom. Their presence enriches the landscape, reminding us of the diversity of life that shares this home. The stories of the painted dog and the crowned crane are interwoven with the broader narrative of the African wilderness, a world of breathtaking beauty and profound fragility. The survival of the Pongwe pack, their clashes with hyenas, and their respect for the mighty buffalo are all chapters in a much larger story of life, death, and adaptation. Every creature, from the smallest insect to the largest elephant, is part of a complex web of relationships. The painted dog, with its unparalleled teamwork and social devotion, is a vital thread in this web. Their survival strategies are a marvel of cooperation and coordination. Each member of the pack has a role, from the alpha pair leading the hunt to the babysitters who stay behind to protect the young. Their synchronized movements during a hunt, their ability to communicate through a series of vocalizations and body language, and their unwavering loyalty to one another are all testaments to their sophisticated social structure. During hunts, the pack operates with military precision, each dog knowing its place and function. They use their speed and stamina to exhaust prey, often running it down over long distances. Once the prey is caught, the pack shares the meal, ensuring that even the youngest and weakest members are fed. This communal feeding strengthens their bonds and ensures the survival of the entire pack. Beyond hunting, the pack's social interactions are equally important. They spend a significant amount of time grooming each other, playing, and reinforcing their social bonds. These activities are crucial for maintaining the pack's cohesion and ensuring that each member feels secure and valued. The environment also plays a critical role in their survival. The African savanna, with its vast open spaces and diverse habitats, provides the resources they need to thrive. Waterholes, dense vegetation, and open plains all offer different opportunities and challenges that the pack must navigate. Their ability to adapt to these varying conditions is a key factor in their resilience. Interactions with other species also shape their existence. The painted dogs must constantly be aware of the presence of larger predators like lions and hyenas, which can pose a threat to their safety. Their encounters with these animals are a delicate balance of caution and confrontation, each species vying for dominance and survival in the harsh landscape. The painted dog's disappearance would leave a void that could never be filled. Their role as apex predators helps to maintain the balance of the ecosystem, controlling the populations of prey species and ensuring the health of the savanna. Their presence is a reminder of the intricate connections that sustain life in this remarkable environment. Let us work to ensure that future generations will have the chance to witness the breathtaking sight of a painted pack flowing like a river across the grasslands, a living symbol of the power and beauty of family. Across the endless expanse of the African savanna, another titan embarks on a journey of survival, the Cape buffalo. Renowned for their formidable presence and unwavering resolve, these magnificent creatures undertake seasonal migrations that shape the rhythm of life on the plains. As the dry season tightens its grip on the land, herds numbering in the hundreds begin their slow, determined march toward distant water sources. Their powerful hooves churn the dust, leaving winding trails across the landscape. Each step is guided by memory and instinct passed down through generations, a living map etched into the collective mind of the herd. The migration is fraught with challenges. Parched earth and withered grasses test the endurance of even the strongest buffalo. Calves and elders linger at the edges of the herd, shielded by vigilant guardians from lurking dangers. Lions and hyenas shadow the procession, ever watchful for any sign of weakness. But unity is the herd's shield. They move as one, a living wall of muscle and horn, their numbers deterring would-be predators. During their journey, the buffalo shape the savanna's destiny. Their grazing patterns sculpt the grasslands, and their search for water carves new pathways that other creatures soon follow. Zebras, wildebeest, and antelope often join the great procession, forming a temporary alliance as they traverse the perilous terrain together. Birds ride the buffalo's backs, feasting on the insects stirred from the grass, while crocodiles lie in wait at shrinking waterholes, ready to exploit the vulnerability of the thirsty herds. Each migration is a delicate dance with the environment. The arrival of rain brings renewal. Fresh grazing grounds and swollen rivers signal the end of hardship. The buffalo scatter, their bodies sleek and strong, calves frolicking in the safety of abundance. Yet always the cycle continues. Drought and plenty, danger and safety, woven together in the buffalo's timeless Odyssey. In this ever-shifting world, the Cape buffalo stands as a symbol of resilience and the profound interconnectedness of all life on the savanna. Their story, like that of the painted dog, reminds us that survival is not just a solitary struggle, but a shared journey, one that shapes the very fabric of the wild. As the Cape buffalo traverse the savanna, they are ever aware of the shadows that follow them. The predators of the African plains, lions and crocodiles, are masters of the hunt, each with a unique strategy honed by millennia of evolution. Lions, the apex predators of the savanna, rely on teamwork and sheer power. A pride of lions stalks the edge of the buffalo herd, their golden eyes locked onto their prey. The lionesses, the primary hunters, move with silent precision, communicating through subtle gestures and glances. They target the vulnerable, the young, the old, the sick, knowing that a single mistake could lead to injury or death. As the lionesses close in, the buffalo form a defensive circle, placing their calves in the center. Heads lowered, horns ready, they present a formidable wall of muscle and bone. A lone buffalo may fall, but against a united herd, even the mighty lions must tread carefully. In the water, another danger lurks. Crocodiles, ancient and patient, lie in wait at the waterholes. As the buffalo approach to drink, the crocodiles remain motionless, blending seamlessly with the muddy banks. With explosive speed they strike, jaws snapping shut with bone-crushing force. The buffalo, aware of this lurking menace, approach water sources with caution. The larger, stronger members of the herd enter first, creating a buffer for the more vulnerable. When a crocodile does attack, the herd responds with a mix of panic and aggression, using their sheer numbers to overwhelm the predator and escape its deadly grip. Yet the relationship between predator and prey is not one of mere survival. It is a complex dance, a balance that maintains the health of the ecosystem. The predators cull the weak and the sick, ensuring the strength and vitality of the buffalo herds. And in turn, the buffalo's migrations and grazing patterns shape the landscape, creating a dynamic environment where both predator and prey can thrive. In this eternal struggle, there are no villains or heroes, only the relentless drive to survive. The predator's tactics and the buffalo's defenses are two sides of the same coin, each essential to the delicate balance of life on the savanna. Through their interactions, we glimpse the raw beauty of nature, a testament to the resilience and adaptability that define the wild. The story of the Cape buffalo and their predators is a reminder of the interconnectedness of all life, a symphony of survival where every note, every movement plays a crucial role in the grand composition of the African plains. Across the vast expanse of the African savanna, the Cape buffalo are not just survivors, they are architects of their world. As they move in great herds, their hooves churn the soil, breaking up the hardened earth and making way for new growth. This constant movement reshapes the landscape, creating pathways and open spaces that benefit countless other species. The buffalo's grazing patterns are a powerful force in the ecosystem. Their appetite for grasses keeps the vegetation in check, preventing any single plant species from dominating the land. This careful balance encourages biodiversity, allowing a mosaic of grasses, shrubs, and wildflowers to flourish. As the buffalo graze, they scatter seeds with each step, their dung fertilizing the soil and nurturing the next generation of plants. Other animals follow in their wake. Zebras, antelopes, and a myriad of birds take advantage of the shorter grasses left behind, finding food and safety in the transformed landscape. Even the smallest creatures benefit. Dung beetles and insects thrive in the nutrient-rich soil, while predators, both large and small, are drawn to the abundance that the buffalo help create. In times of drought, the buffalo's resilience is a lifeline for the savanna. They dig into dry riverbeds with their powerful hooves, uncovering hidden water sources that quench not only their own thirst, but also that of many other animals. The Cape buffalo's influence reaches far beyond their own herd. Through their daily actions, they shape the very fabric of the savanna, ensuring that life in all its forms continues to thrive. In this grand tapestry, the buffalo are both guardians and gardeners, a living testament to the profound ways one species can shape an entire world. Yet life on the savanna is never without its shadows. For the Cape buffalo, survival means more than outwitting predators or braving the elements. Invisible threats lurking in the grasses and waterholes test the herd's strength in ways more insidious than fangs or claws. Diseases like bovine tuberculosis and foot and mouth sweep through herds without warning, weakening even the strongest. Parasites, tiny hitchhikers clinging to skin and burrowing beneath the hide, sap energy and strength from these mighty beasts. Ticks, biting flies and worms are constant companions, their presence a daily challenge, but the buffalo are not defenseless. Their close-knit social bonds become a shield. When illness strikes, the herd instinctively adapts. Sick members are surrounded and protected, allowing them to keep up. Even when their steps falter, mutual grooming removes parasites and soothes wounds, a ritual that strengthens both body and spirit. The herd's ever-moving lifestyle also plays a role in resilience. By wandering vast distances, they avoid overused pastures where disease can fester, and their constant search for fresh water and grazing helps limit the spread of illness. Even in the face of drought, when waterholes become breeding grounds for bacteria, the buffalo's resourcefulness, digging for hidden springs, seeking out cleaner pools, offers a fighting chance. Through these trials, the Cape buffalo's story is one of adaptation and endurance. Each generation learns from the last, passing on the wisdom of survival. In the heart of the savanna, where every day is a test, it is not just strength or numbers that see them through, but unity and the relentless will to live. Beneath the surface of the herd's daily life, an intricate social order governs every move. Within the shifting mass of horns and hooves, the Cape buffalo live by silent rules, an unspoken language sculpted by generations of survival. At the heart of each herd stands a matriarch, her wisdom forged by years of droughts, floods, and narrow escapes. She leads not with force, but with quiet assurance. The others watch her movements, reading subtle cues, a glance, a pause, the angle of her head. When she shifts direction, the herd follows, trusting her sense for danger and her memory of hidden water. Around her, a council of elder cows forms the backbone of decision-making. These matriarchs confer with gentle nudges and soft grunts, settling disputes and guiding younger mothers. Bulls, powerful yet peripheral, skirt the edges, their status earned in battles fought during the stormy breeding season. Only the strongest, those who have proven their mettle, remain with the herd year-round. Younger males are gently edged away, destined to roam in bachelor groups until their time comes. Communication is constant, a symphony of low rumbles, sharp snorts, and urgent bellows. Each sound carries meaning, a warning of predators, a call to calves, a sign of contentment as the herd grazes in peace. Even silence speaks volumes. When danger looms, the herd freezes, every ear tuned to the faintest rustle in the grass. Calves learn these codes from birth, shadowing their mothers and mimicking every gesture. A flick of the tail signals annoyance, a gentle headbutt, affection. Grooming sessions reinforce bonds, each touch a reaffirmation of belonging. Through this language of movement and sound, order prevails, conflicts dissolve, and unity endures. In the great expanse of the savannah, where chaos and danger are never far, the Cape buffalo's true strength lies not just in muscle or numbers, but in the harmony of their hidden language. Here, in the intricate dance of the herd, survival is a song sung together note by note, day after day. Across the endless plains, the Cape buffalo are never truly alone. Perched atop their broad backs or weaving between their sturdy legs, a cast of unexpected allies plays a vital role in their daily lives. Chief among these partners are the oxpeckers, small, sharp-eyed birds with a taste for trouble. With each careful step, the buffalo carry these feathered companions who scan their hosts for ticks, flies, and other unwelcome guests. The oxpeckers' beaks dart and pluck, removing parasites that would otherwise sap the buffalo's strength. In return, the birds feast on a steady supply of insects, their survival intertwined with the herd's well-being. But the partnership runs deeper than a simple meal. When danger stirs in the grass, oxpeckers are the first to sound the alarm, erupting into flight and issuing sharp calls that warn their hosts of lurking predators. Other animals too join this living network. Egrets follow in the buffalo's wake, snatching up grasshoppers and frogs disturbed by the herd's passage. As the buffalo graze, they stir the earth, turning over insects and seeds that nourish the birds. In the heat of midday, even warthogs or antelope may graze alongside, seeking safety in the shadow of the herd's numbers and the keen vigilance of their avian sentinels. Through these silent agreements, life on the savannah becomes a tapestry of mutual benefit. Each participant, be it buffalo, bird, or beast, plays a part in the delicate balance of survival. Here, cooperation is as vital as strength, and the Cape buffalo story is inseparable from the lives it touches. In the wild, connection is everything, and together they endure. The African savannah is a land of contrasts, where the only constant is change. As the seasons shift, so too does the world of the Cape buffalo. With the arrival of the rains, the plains erupt in a burst of green. Fresh grasses blanket the earth, waterholes brim with life, and the buffalo herds spread out, grazing with renewed vigor. Calves leap through puddles while adults wade into swollen streams, their bellows echoing across the open land. But abundance is fleeting. As the sun climbs higher and the rains retreat, the landscape transforms. Grasses wither to gold, and once plentiful waterholes shrink to muddy patches. The buffalo tighten their ranks, journeying farther each day in search of food and precious water. Their hooves churn clouds of dust, marking ancient trails carved by generations before them. Adaptation becomes survival. The herd's movements grow purposeful, guided by the matriarch's memory of hidden springs and shaded groves. Grazing patterns shift. By day, they seek shelter beneath spreading acacias, conserving energy and moisture. By night they venture out, taking advantage of cooler air to feed under the watchful gaze of the stars. Other creatures, too, adjust their routines. Predators grow bolder as prey congregates at dwindling water sources. Birds follow the herd's migration, their fortunes tied to the buffalo's journey. In these testing times, unity is paramount. The herd's numbers offer protection, and each member plays a role in their shared endurance. Through cycles of rain and drought, feast and famine, the Cape buffalo endure. Their resilience is written in every step, every scar, every new dawn on the savanna. For in this ever-changing world, survival belongs to those who adapt, and together the herd moves forward in rhythm with the heartbeat of the wild. The Cape buffalo, a formidable presence on the African savanna, plays a pivotal role in the intricate web of life. Their sheer size and strength make them a key component of the ecosystem, influencing not only the lives of predators but also those of scavengers and decomposers. When a buffalo falls, whether to old age, illness, or the claws of a predator, it becomes a vital resource for a host of other creatures. The first to arrive are often the apex predators, lions, hyenas, and leopards, each vying for a share of the substantial feast. Their powerful jaws and sharp teeth make quick work of the buffalo's flesh, ensuring that little goes to waste. As the larger predators satiate their hunger and move on, the scene shifts. Scavengers like vultures descend from the sky, their keen eyesight guiding them to the remains. These birds, often misunderstood, play a crucial role in the ecosystem. Their sharp beaks and strong stomach acids allow them to consume parts of the carcass that others cannot, effectively cleaning the bones. But the cycle does not end there. Smaller scavengers, such as jackals and marabou storks, pick through the leftovers, ensuring that every bit of organic material is utilized. These opportunistic feeders are nature's recyclers, turning what could be waste into sustenance. Finally, the decomposers take their turn. Insects, bacteria, and fungi break down the remaining organic matter, returning vital nutrients to the soil. This process enriches the earth, promoting the growth of grasses and plants that will in turn feed the next generation of herbivores, including the Cape buffalo. In this way, the life of a Cape buffalo is far more than its own. It is a cornerstone of a complex and interconnected food web, each death contributing to the vitality of the savanna. Through this cycle, the buffalo ensures the continuity of life, perpetuating a system that supports countless other species. The Cape buffalo's role in the food chain is a testament to the balance of nature, an intricate dance where every player, big or small, has a part to play. In life and in death, the buffalo's influence resonates across the plains, a silent yet powerful force in the grand tapestry of the wild. As the sun rises over the endless grasslands, the story of the Cape buffalo continues to unfold, a narrative shaped not only by the past, but by the relentless forces of nature that govern the future. In the ever-changing theatre of the savanna, survival is a daily challenge, determined by the ebb and flow of natural cycles. Droughts test the resilience of the herd as waterholes shrink and grasslands wither beneath the relentless heat. Only the strongest and most adaptable buffalo endure these harsh periods, forging a lineage of tenacity. Predation remains a constant threat, sharpening the instincts of each new generation. Calves learn quickly to heed the warning signals of their elders, while the unity of the herd becomes their shield against prowling lions and stealthy leopards. Disease, too, shapes the fate of the Cape buffalo. Outbreaks of natural illnesses sweep through the herds, culling the weak and reinforcing the importance of genetic diversity. Those that survive carry forward traits of resistance, strengthening the population over time. Seasonal migrations, triggered by the search for greener pastures, test both memory and stamina. The buffalo must navigate unpredictable weather, swollen rivers, and unfamiliar territories, relying on their collective wisdom to find sustenance and safety. Through all these trials, the Cape buffalo adapts. Their story is one of evolution, of learning, changing, and persevering in the face of nature's challenges. Without the interference of humans, their fate rests in the balance of predator and prey, drought and rain, illness and health. The future of the Cape buffalo is unwritten, shaped by the timeless forces of the wild. In this ongoing saga, their greatest strength lies in their unity and adaptability, qualities that have carried them across millennia and will continue to guide them along the road ahead.